If it's delicious and it's found in Philadelphia, you're going to find it right here on Phillycious. I'm Patty Jackson. We're in North Philadelphia, one of my favorite places. It's an institution here in Philadelphia. Definitely a staple in North Philadelphia. Denise's Delicacies, 2916 North 22nd Street. I want to introduce you to Denise Gauze. Hi, honey. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
We're like family, and they've got such great things here at Denise's. And what's really exciting about being at Denise's, this is after the fire. You look at the array of cakes. You see the rebuilding that you did after a fire destroyed the business. How long were you out of commission?
14 months.
Wow.
And a few days.
Did you feel like you wouldn't open back up again?
Somewhere around 6 months, I kind of felt as though it was like a moving target. You just couldn't seem to catch up. It just wasn't working. But we just persevered, and after 14 months, we were able to reopen on May 24th.
And it has been amazing ever since. You got to think of the great cakes. People love the delicacies that you have here. Your customers, new customers, old customers, they were so happy that you came back.
Yes, I mean, the customer response was overwhelming. And if you missed the clip that happened when we first opened, when I opened the door and looked down the street, I just lost it because I had no idea that I could not see the end of the line. And it stayed that way for the better part of 2 months.
Wow.
Every single day.
You're going to get to see why Denise's is so popular. What kind of cake is this? This has my name all over it.
This is something kind of new. This is strawberry cake with a special blended icing, and it's trimmed with white chocolate shavings.
Wow. We have our customary sweet potato pie because they make really good pies. This is something really interesting. I see walnuts.
It's apple caramel walnut. It's a big holiday apple pie.
Okay.
So it's a little twist on the traditional apple pie. For those who like nuts, it has walnuts in it.
This cake here?
This is just a regular yellow cake with buttercream, and it's a new design that we do. We call this the splash design. So it makes it sort of generic. So they don't like balloons for flowers. They don't like men's for flowers. So this works for both.
Now let me tell you how I met Denise's. Thanksgiving, the lines are literally going down the block, but they make really good homemade rolls. And this is how we met. And she said, you're sneaking in here to get your rolls, but I didn't want to cause a commotion. I just wanted to get my bread. I just wanted to get my rolls. Tell us the secret, because homemade rolls are so good and so important.
These are handmade. Every little piece is hand rolled. They're put in these pans. They're baked, and then I can't say basted with butter. They're probably slathered with butter. So when they come out of the oven, you think you died and went to heaven, because you almost don't need to put butter on them because there's so much butter dripping down into the little crevices, and there's nothing like a clover roll fresh out the oven, or if you have to rewarm it, it's as good as fresh out the oven.
It makes it's great comfort food. Now we want to talk about some sugar-free items that we have here. This cake is?
That's lemon glaze, no sugar added.
Okay. There's no sugar. I'm gonna say, let's say.
I shouldn't have told you, maybe you could tell me.
You're right, but
the glaze is no sugar.
It's
made
good.
It's made with Splenda.
Made with no sugar?
No sugar.
It tastes sweet. It tastes really good. Wow, this is good. Now we also have a sweet potato cake.
That's sweet potato
How
cake.
did you come up with sweet potato cake?
I guess when we have downtime, we try to be creative. So that is a cake has our sweet potato batter mixed in, and it's baked to be like a sweet potato, sort of like a sweet potato pound cake. That might be cool.
It's good, but it's good though.
Yeah,
it is really, really good. Is it hard to come up with new recipes and things? How much fun is it?
It's fun, but it can be expensive because we won't. Like people want us to put raisins in the carrot cake. Well, we can't just throw the raisins in the carrot cake. Everything has to be tested. And right now we're still dealing with some challenges with new ovens. But it's fun, but it can be expensive because it's never going to come out right the first time. So then you have to kind of tweak yourself along until it gets it right.
You've got a huge kitchen. It's much bigger than the previous location. How has that been?
Challenging. It's challenging because some areas are bigger and some areas are smaller, and logistically we don't get to lay out things the way we used to. Like Thanksgiving is going to be a major challenge because we don't have the space to line the tables up and have all the pies lined up alphabetically and things like that, but we're working on it.
Denise's Delicacies is back. You think of the cakes, the pies, the rolls, the cookies. There's a whole thing of cookies down here. She's got the cupcakes. She's got the donuts. If you like it sweet, and if you like it with no sugar, they can take care of you too. Denise's Delicacies after the fire. This is a Philadelphia tradition. So many people come from all over to check out the great delicacies that they have here. Denise's 2916 North 22nd Street in North Philadelphia. This is Denise Gauze. You need to do yourself a favor and head on out because there's such wonderful things. Pound cakes, wedding cakes, design cakes. It's really a shame when you know everything that they have in the store. But it's a great business, great workers, great family business. And what can I say? It's a Philadelphia tradition. Well, that just about wraps it up for this edition of Phillycious. Thanks so much for joining us, where something's always new and everything's always Philly.